I wake up every morning.
How many people, by show of hands, work in a job and are desperate for their side hustle to become their career? Just raise your hands. So many of you created golden handcuffs for yourself that aren't letting you leave your job because you need to make $130,000 a year now because you wanted 700 more square feet in your apartment, or you wanted a BMW instead of a Toyota. Something I've realized that really kind of caught me off guard is how many people spend more money on than they can afford. The fact that 35% of this audience wants their side hustle to be their careers, but the reason they can't is because they can't quit their job because they need their job to pay for dumb to impress people they hate. And so you're not happy because you wanted 2 or 3 things that mean absolutely nothing. Why are you not willing to take 1 step backwards for a step for the rest of your life? Go do your thing. You're gonna die. It's going to end. Something bad is gonna happen. Something great is gonna happen. But most of all, nothing's gonna happen unless you do something. Please stop looking for permission. Please go do that thing you wanted to do. Ask that person out. Start that company. Quit that job. You can always get another job.
My goal in the book is really for people to be happy and more fulfilled, because you can have a ton of money and still be miserable.
Right.
You know, so it's really, it's like mastering the science of achievement, but also the art of fulfillment. It's about, if you're totally successful but you're not fulfilled, then what do you have? You have nothing. You know, you made everybody happy but yourself. You know, that's the worst thing you got. That's Robin Williams is a beautiful man. Such a beautiful man. Killed himself. Right? And he achieved everything most people ever dream of. Had a beautiful family. You've made the whole world laugh. Hundreds of million people love him, but he didn't figure out how to end the suffering. Money won't do that.
So here is the reality about money. So the reason that people chase it, even though I know you've heard 1,000 times, and it is absolutely true, money can't buy happiness. That if you're chasing money, the odds of you ending up with some level of dissatisfaction is incredibly high. But the reason that people ignore that, and the reason that they keep chasing it, and the reason that I myself lived the cliche of money can't buy happiness, is because money actually does have power. Now, the thing that money lets you do, the thing that gives it that power, the reason that people will chase forever and ever and ever is it is the great facilitator. Now, being the great facilitator does not mean that it gives you the thing that you secretly want in your life. So here's the punchline about happiness. The goal of all of this, the goal of this game of life that we're all playing, it is not money, it is not success, it is entirely brain chemistry. It's entirely how you feel about yourself when you're by yourself. It's about being deeply fulfilled. It's about being proud of who you are. Now, those are all, for me, synonyms. It's the same thing, which I'm just going to shorthand to fulfillment. The thing you're chasing is fulfillment. It's the only thing that doesn't sway with the wind. So happiness, in its typical definition, is very transient. So I want to shift people over to thinking about fulfillment. Fulfillment is often born of suffering. It's born of not doing something you want to do. It's born of doing the hard things. Being proud of yourself comes from that. Being proud of yourself comes from working your ass off to acquire a set of skills that, by the way, in and of themselves, in acquiring it, you found that pleasurable. It's something that you're interested in. You've hopefully crafted, developed, built a deep passion around. And in acquiring those skills, in service of that thing that you love and enjoy, you're able to serve other people. That's it. That's the truth of happiness. That's the truth of the thing that is going to give you that sense of fulfillment, that's going to allow you to enjoy your life. Money is never, ever, ever in and of itself going to do that. Money buys cool. Money is able to give you those temporary dopamine rushes of going and shopping for something and getting it, and then it's cool, but then that coolness factor wears off very rapidly. The flip side of that, using that money to build something that you believe in, that not only empowers you, but helps empower other people, that will help you develop long-lasting fulfillment. So that's the real thing. But if you're doing something that isn't making you a lot of money, but you're passionate about it, you enjoy the day to day, and it's allowing you to build skills that serve you and other people, I promise you, if you had to choose between the two, which by the way you don't, but if you had to choose between the two, always and forever, every single time, choose fulfillment.
I don't think most people are actually judging themselves either. I think they're taking the voices of others to allow themselves to be judged.
You have no idea how limitless your life becomes vis-a-vis goals when you don't give a what people think, say, or whisper about you.